Okay, so story time. I figured it would be easier to share the story by talking instead of my usual silent vlogging. But before that, I just want to set the record straight.
I am not stupid.
I won't be sharing this on a public domain if the case has not been sorted out. So rest assured that talking about this will not bring any further distress to me. Also, I'm unharmed in the incident. Okay, now on to the story. So, 2 weeks ago, I was walking home from the MRT station. As I approached my block, I noticed that someone was walking behind me, but of course, I didn't think much about it. There are always people walking around the estate, and they could just be heading anywhere, right?
But
As I boarded the lift, the person who was walking behind me suddenly rushed into the lift as well. Even before I asked, he told me to press the lift button to get to his floor. So let's say I'm going to 8th floor and this guy is going to 9th floor. By that point, I was a little concerned. Firstly, because he appeared flustered and he kept mumbling to himself. Secondly, because he doesn't look familiar. I guess that he probably wasn't from my area. In the lift, I was standing close to the doors by the lift buttons while he was behind me in a corner. Honestly, I was like, if he attacked me, right, I am going to press whatever lift button is closest to the current floor and I'm going to dash out. Thankfully, nothing happened and the lift reached my floor. I exited feeling somewhat relieved, so I walked towards my unit as usual and I was retrieving my keys from my bag when I then realized that he had followed me out from the lift at level 8.
what?
So I stopped in my tracks immediately. I turned around and I questioned him.
I thought you were going to level 9?
So I was pretty fierce and I think it also took him by surprise. He fumbled over his words and told me that, oh, he's going to unit XXX. Well, the thing is, there is no such unit here.
Sash.
And bro, you haven't answered me. Why you follow me out from level 8? Why didn't you go to level 9? My heart was racing. I didn't dare to open my door. So many thoughts were running through my mind. Now he knows where I live. Is he going to rob me? Is he going to barge into my home and worse things could happen? So anyway, I said there is no such unit. He then mumbled something to himself and just headed back to the lift lobby area. Once the coast was clear, I quickly opened my door, went into my home, and I locked up the doors right away.
Guess what?
The whole encounter was actually captured on my front door CCTV. I was a little shaken, but I still doubted myself. Like, what if he was just lost? I mean, Singapore is pretty damn safe, right? But then wait, why did he get out at level 8 and not level 9? So anyway, I told the husband what happened and he said I should lodge a police report, especially with the CCTV as evidence. I did lodge a report, but because this is a non-urgent case and no crime was actually committed, the police only assigned an officer, but I was never contacted for a follow-up. Now the thing is, I was worried this is going to happen again. I was constantly on high alert, making sure I'm watching my surroundings, I'm not on my phone. I feel like I was almost paranoid every time someone is walking close behind me. I think this is no joke, and I can see why victims of stalking are so traumatized. A few days later, my sister-in-law came over to our place.
Guess what?
She experienced the exact same act by the same guy. My sister-in-law knows it's the same guy because of the CCTV screenshot, but this time round, when he's questioned, instead of going back to the lobby, the guy actually climbed the stairs up to level 9. So he's not actually after me. At least now, we know it's not a targeted stalking incident, but why did he follow us out at level 8? So after some investigation, which
I shall not elaborate.
we realized that he indeed had a relative living on level 9. My mother-in-law knows that neighbor. We eventually also saw this neighbor hanging out with the person in the estate. We never confronted him nor informed our neighbor about his behavior because we don't know if it will actually cause some inconvenience to them. But we figured that he may be experiencing some mental health issues. Anyway, I'm just very glad that it did not turn out to be an actual stalking incident. I just know that I never want to be in that position ever again. And also, fun fact, at no point in time did I suspect that it was a YouTube viewer.
So the Asian hemisphere was detail.
Oh.
Sweetnesses, and welcome to Class Fit Sugar. I'm Jenna Willis, and today I am bringing you a 30-minute. Don't be fooled. Low impact is not gonna sweat it out. This episode is for into an inchworm. Foot tap. We are in it to win it. Go ahead.